Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. Love After Lockup edition. I think we're live. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, awesome. Then I didn't waste my time saying that. So, okay.
Hey, girl, hey.
I'm going to change what we say because I'm feeling all sensitive about the comments that we were saying. So I was thinking we should start saying it in Spanish and be like, oye, chica, oye.
Oye, chico, oye.
Yeah, what do you think? Oye, chica, oye. Let's do that. She's like, no, we will not give in to the
No,
peer
we are not
pressure.
giving in to the pressure.
Fuck all of y'all,
Hey, girl,
biatches.
hey.
Hey, girl, hey, oye, chica, oye. No, I don't like those comments on YouTube. That was a weak response, Kiki and Kibitz. Kiss my ass, bitch. Go someplace else. I don't care what you think. You're not the boss of me. Ain't nobody's the boss of me that's not signing my paychecks.
The boss of me.
Oh, yeah, chica, you're not my boss. I'm drinking. It's Sunday evening.
It's Sunday.
Woo! I
We're
haven't watched
recapping Love After Lockup.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Just us married. I've already forgotten why we're here. Let's talk, shall we? Let's do a little kibitz thing. We have a Kiki, we have a kibitz.
Yeah,
what do you say? Little coffee talk, all that.
Yeah, a little
all
chat.
the things. Yeah. So just a little check-in. What are you thinking of the new season so far?
It's
because I still think that like the cast is fucking unlikable as hell.
Yeah, it's okay. I like last season Love During Lockup.
That was fun.
Better. That was fucking fun.
I know, and interesting.
Yes.
Just like how they did it. But I mean, of course, you want to see when they get out too. Right. But my favorite is still like I'm dying with this Kevin and Curtis thing. Like I was so happy to see this little conflict play out again. He's like, "Look at this dude. You're like a third grader," and I'm like, "You are literally 1 inch taller than this man. Okay, maybe I'll give you 1.5 inches, but like."
You're a weedy. No, you're a weedy.
Right? And they're like the same height, same beard, same hair color, same hat turned backwards, wearing the same outfit, just in different colors. I'm like, well, at least she's consistent with her taste.
Exactly.
You know? And their names both start with K. I'm like, Tiffany. She's a user, you can tell. She's like, okay, I don't like Curtis. He got punched out. Kevin, can you come pick me up? I was like, oh, lordy.
You knew that was going to happen, though.
I didn't, but jeez. I made my husband come watch that. Like, I was like, look at this. And he's like, damn, he knocked that guy out. Like, he hit the pavement with that knockout. I was like, shit. He slapped that bitch like he was Chris Rock. You knew I was going to have to say that at least one time during this podcast.
But Kevin was funny when he got back in his car and he was like, he ain't knocked out. He's just faking.
I like that he called his mommy. Mom. But you know, like, what's his mom like if she raised that? Can you imagine? What would you say to yours? I would be like, Dylan, I did not raise you to be like this.
James, what the fuck is wrong with you? What did you do?
I would be like, we do not believe in violence in this family.
Did you get him good?
I would never say it. I would say it. Thank God my son would never do that. I don't want to say he's like too much of a pussy to fight. Like that would be a horrible thing to say. But I feel like he would fight with this. Actually, I feel like my kid would just walk away and be like, loser. You know? He'd just be like,
loser.
See ya
later. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Or as my son used to say, this was probably past by the time your kid came around. He'd be like, loser, get the picture. See ya. Did your kid ever do that?
No.
The dumbest shit ever.
I mean, and Curtis got hit so bad he needed a fucking ambulance.
I know, well, because I think actually the biggest damage was that he smacked his head on the concrete.
I know.
Like that was the big damage, which could like really fuck you up, man.
Yeah, it could fuck you up. You know, he could have had a concussion or something.
I think that here's the real truth too. I feel like so Tiffany's like, well, I just can't get in trouble like this right after I get out of the halfway house. But I really think for her, because she's obviously a real brain surgeon, has great values. She's like, I want the guy who knocked the guy out, not the other guy. So I'm just like,
of course.
That's why you ended up in jail.
And why would she want to be with the weenie?
My husband, his response was like, look at that little skinny guy. I can't believe he hit him so hard. You know, my husband's 57, but he's like big old fucking muscle. I was like, you do not want my husband to hit you. Not that he would. Like, I feel like he would never do that. But still, that guy, his head would have like a giant dent in it if my husband hit him. Realsies.
His brains would be shooting out of his ears and shit.
So she went and hid in the production van.
I can't deal with this.
What's her motivation? What do you really think is her motivation?
She just wants to latch on whoever's going to be a better opportunity for her.
Totally.
And she realizes that Curtis the weenie, who gets knocked out by one punch, is probably not the better opportunity for her.
See, now I would look at their paychecks. Like that to me is like right? don't see who can hit harder. Be like, who can buy me more stuff? Like that's where I would go.
Who could support me?
Okay, that's a nicer way to say it.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever. So I wonder what's gonna happen with this. She calls Kevin to come back and he's like, okay, I'm turning around. She's like, he's just a guy I knew from high school. Mm-hmm. Because obviously she wasn't going to give it up to that guy anyway.
No, I highly doubt it.
$10 says she's got another guy that she's waiting for.
Yep.
She's like, he's stuck with me now. Okay. Although he's such a fucking dick, that guy. Like, I hope she does use him and knock him down a few pegs. Everyone's like, he's a ladies' man. I'm just like, how is that guy a ladies' man? I keep saying.
Every time someone, I mean, even Tiffany said that she got scared off because of his reputation as a ladies' man. Why? How?
I know he's not good looking. What? He obviously doesn't have money. He definitely doesn't have a brain. He's like a dumb shit. Like, why? Why?
I mean, he's a chain smoker. Every time you see him, he has a cigarette in his fucking mouth.
What's that like, Mary?
Yes, I know. But I mean, just think about it from like a girl's point of view. The guy, he's just, he looks sleazy.
He is sleazy. He has like big old pock marks on his face.
You know, but he's such a ladies' man.
I don't get it. Where? And I don't understand what Kayla's issue is either. Like, what does she like about him?
I don't know why Kayla's so stuck on him. The sex must be really good, Briana.
I know. He must have a giant dick and really know how to use it or something.
Or something.
Like both. Because having a giant dick but not knowing what to do with it, whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying guys with small dicks aren't good and bad. They can be. But if, like, you know, okay, that was terrible. Can I just, like, rewind and take that back? I feel like he has nothing to offer.
No, I feel like he has nothing to offer.
I really don't. Anyway, he's coming back from her. So they deserve each other. Yeah, coming back for her, not from her. So let's move on to our favorite girl, Indy and Harry. Which I gotta say, as time goes on, I like Indy more and more. Like, yeah, she's a little wacky with all the psychic stuff, but like, but she just seems like she's a good person. And I don't know. I like that she's a horror writer. It's just a personal issue. I like her, and I just can't wait for Yolanda to confront Harry. That's going to be the best moment of the season.
Yes, that is going to be the best moment of the whole season.
I want to hang out with Yolanda so much. And by the way, if you haven't seen our interviews with Indy and Yolanda and all of their children, like come see.
Yes.
Come to our channel on YouTube and check it out.
Yes, check it out.
Anyway, so it's so funny. They're going to the psychic, and Harry's like, he thinks it's a sign that they shouldn't be going to the psychic, and Andy's like, I don't think it's a sign that we shouldn't go to the psychic. I think it's a sign that Harry shouldn't be driving. Right.
And Harry's like, well, the psychic should know why we're late.
And this psychic could not be more different than an Iris. Like, really.
Gosh. Don't even get me started on an Iris.
Yeah. Anyway, she feels anger in Harry's aura.
She feels a surge of nervousness,
right,
and anxiety as soon as they walk in the door.
Yeah, well, they just got pulled over, and I would also have an aura of extreme nervousness as well, and he denies it. So funny. He's being sensible and realistic, Mary. Okay.
Yes, I know. Yes, because we know Harry is the most sensible and realistic person on the show. Okay,
that's who. If I was looking for someone grounded, sensible, and realistic, Harry is who I'd signed up for.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Okay. Definitely. Yeah. This psychic, though, like, I'm not saying she's not psychic. Well, actually, did you notice that Indy called her a medium? And we've now learned the difference between a psychic and a medium, having interviewed a psychic.
Yes.
Maria Shaw. So a medium is someone who can talk to spirits of the dead. Yes. But a psychic is someone who sees the future. Yes. So which is she? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but all I know is even little Coco was side eyeing her at one point.
She's like, "Who's this blonde bitch?" Coco's my favorite on the season. She's a really cute kid, isn't she?
She is a really cute
She's super cute. Although Harry's daughter is adorable.
Yes.
Oh my God. And I'm not like a big kid person, but like this kid is gorgeous and cute. Kudos to the mom, because nothing to do with Harry. He's like, she's my double. Everyone says my personality, my look, she's my double. Yeah, except you're an asshole. Like, Harry, you are a fucking asshole. Like, this guy is not even a nice person at all. He's like blatantly, so I cheated on you. So what? Like, he has no contrition.
No remorse, nothing.
He's going back to jail.
Yeah, it's just like, so what? I cheated on you. So, that don't mean you have to be this way, Indy. So what?
Right. And he keeps talking about how he loves Indy with all of his heart, but I just feel like he doesn't. Or maybe his heart is like the size of the Grinch's heart. So he loves her with his tiny little heart that's this big, But he tells the camera, I can't marry her. Yeah, okay, good for Indy. Indy, run for your life.
Run, girl, run.
Right. So then we meet Fatima, who seems very reasonable. She's just like, how are you going to do for your daughter when you've got this girlfriend over here with her kids? She seemed entirely reasonable. I don't know how she was ever with Harry. Harry has an amazing gift of attracting rational, normal women. I do not know how he does it.
Me either. He's another one that must have a big dick.
Yeah, right. Or something. So we're hoping to interview Lydia, his sister, right? Oh, no, we're interviewing her next Tuesday.
Yes.
Hopefully nothing will go wrong. I hate announcing these things before they happen, but like this is... So what do you guys want to know from Lydia?
Yes.
Tell us in the comments. What should we ask Lydia?
What should we ask Lydia?
Is your brother as big of an asshole as he seems to be? Because we think his asshole quotient is up here. I have a feeling she thinks he's an asshole too. It's so sad that the baby mama says he was at superhero camp.
I know.
It's sweet and sad, but he does not deserve it.
No,
like he does not deserve to have like she did that for her kid, which is sweet, but like sad.
He doesn't deserve it.
So does he have another kid with the chick he cheated on, or we just found out that he had a kid and we didn't know if it was like the chick he cheated on Indy with? Did she have a kid too?
I honestly have
We
no
don't
idea.
know.
We
I
don't
think
know.
this is the kid, but we don't really know.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Indy wants to meet baby mama. And frankly, I think the two of them would get along because they're normal people.
Yes.
They
So
would be
do
like,
I.
why are we with this loser? Let's go find a nice guy that's like normal.
I know.
Indy, Indy, Indy,
Indy,
Indy,
Indy,
Indy,
Indy.
Indy. You're worth more, sister. You really are. Anyway, any other last comments on this? I like how this is. He's like, I've changed and evolved as a person. I'm like,
Yes, how, Harry, how? You've been out of jail for how many days?
like
How?
3. Yeah, I know.
Right? Oh, God.
Yeah, nothing else to say. So then, new couple,
Yes, new couple.
Chaz
It's
and
like, well, where the hell did
Brandon.
they come from?
I know. I was like, wait, what? There's someone new, which probably means there's not a lot of content here. You know what I mean? That's what happens when that was like Ben and Mahogany, where suddenly you're like, wait, who's this asshole? You know what I mean? But this cracked me up so much. There's like this heavy metal band and all
Right,
these
I know.
dudes that are looking crazy. And then there's this little guy who's all like, hello, I'm Chaz. I like what he said. I'm jumping ahead, but he's like, I could use the most southern saying ever. It's a hoot.
Yeah.
He's from Kentucky. He just does not look like he belongs in that band at all.
and and like Rick, he's a customer service rep for a tech support
No,
company.
he's a tech support guy.
Tech support
Yeah.
guy, so
Yeah.
you know.
I know his sister thinks they're using him for his money. Tech support guys do not make a lot of money. Just saying. They're really not. Like, I mean, I guess it depends on how well, actually, let me take that back. It depends on what level of thing they're supporting.
Right, true.
Because one of my best friends is a help desk person, but for giant enterprise software, and she makes plenty of money. Anyway, so he's hoping he's attractive enough for Brandon.
Yes.
This is the saddest part, though. He hasn't gotten laid since 2018.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. I know. In other words, he doesn't even have enough money from his tech support job to pay for it.
I know.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
So she's in jail for aggravated identity theft, whatever that means. Like, what thing is that?
Basically,
Ooh,
she had
you just got all blurry.
I did.
Wait, yeah, you're totally. Whoa. You should just turn your camera off and then back on. That's what I do and it works. It makes it refocus.
Okay.
Okay, try it. It's been, see?
Is that better?
I could be a tech support rep.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, I'm just saying. Anyway, so he has no kids, but he has cats, and I'm all red flag, red flag, red flag. Like Rick. This is going to be my thing from now on. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Red flag. I love that he has he has like a countdown timer on his phone for the last year. This poor man.
God, yes, I know.
She's the love of his life. How many wives has he had? What did his sister say?
4
times.
4 times. And
That's
she will
sad.
be his 5th. Or do you want to make the announcement?
What? You? I didn't find out.
I did some little Nancy Drew detective work, and I found Baldwin on Facebook, and she is Chaz's 5th wife. Yeah.
In other words, he's going to be in the market for a 6th wife.
5th time is the charm, maybe. I don't know.
You know who Danny Trejo is?
No.
That big, huge Hispanic man. He was like on Breaking Bad, and
oh yes. Okay, yes.
He's had 7 wives.
Holy
I don't know anyone who has had more. He has like 9 kids.
Holy shit! I
feel like this poor little man is going to end up with 7 wives.
Oh my!
I know. Red flag. So he goes to his sister's house, and his sister just seems really sweet. Mm-hmm. And she talks to Brandon on the phone, and she was, I thought, very gracious to Brandon.
Yes, me too. She was very gracious.
Yeah.
And then we learned that Chaz's first 3 wives, they just didn't work out. They were like short-lived marriages. They just fought all the time. But his last wife died of a drug overdose.
Yeah. Now it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, I don't think he can pick them.
No.
There's a problem with this picker. And I just hope that, like, you know, I'm 5 feet tall. You're 4 feet what?
4'11".
So we're short chicks, and it is easier for women to be short, right? Like, we're cute. Yeah. But like, I think that short men really get a bad deal.
They do get a bad deal. They get a bad rap.
It's not
they
right.
They get a bad deal, and it's not right. It's not fair.
So I hope that's not what's going on here, that he feels inadequate because he's short. Because, as I always say, there's someone for everyone out there.
Yes, there is.
I think he will find a woman who's 599 pounds who will love him so much. That's my gauge for everything.
599 pounds.
Yeah, I didn't want to say 600, 599. Okay, so back to Kayla and Martel.
Oh, boy.
Kayla is not having it.
No, she is not. She. First of all, it's the morning after their whole little argument, right? She has no idea where the fuck she is. But to avoid another argument.
Where he is, right?
Where he is.
Yeah.
But to avoid the argument, another argument, she's cleaning stove.
I know. I know. If she was really tough, she would just be like blowing
exactly.
It off.
Fuck you, right? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So he comes in and he's got a dining room set.
I know.
That he boosted the night before. That's my feeling.
Say, where did he steal that dining room set from?
If this guy's not back in jail now, I will be shocked. Like he comes back and he looks wasted. Like not just in the confessionals. He looks fucking wasted, this dude. Like he's bad news. I do not like him for 1 second. Like I don't trust him. I don't like him. He looks like an abuser. I know I'm judging him, but his whole manner, he's a gaslighter. He's just like, ooh, he's bad news. But she is just yelling at him. And I appreciate that she doesn't back down. But she's a little shrill. You know what I mean?
She is a little shrill.
Yeah.
But his whole thing is, I ain't going to have nobody yelling at me. I love Kayla, but she's not going to yell at me.
And she's like, you disrespected me. He's like, you disrespected me. It's a war of the disrespect.
I know.
This is not going to go well. I mean, I get where she's coming from. This is her apartment that she's rented. She's worked hard for. Right. She's tried to make it nice for him. He comes home. He has an attitude from the first second he walks in. I get it, okay? And he seems like a dick. And like he's like, he wants shrimp Alfredo from the strip club. Go get it, motherfucker.
Right?
I mean, she deserves better, and I don't even know her, but I think she deserves better. I think like anyone deserves better.
Briana, they serve shrimp Alfredo at the strip club?
That's a good question. I did not think it through.
I didn't get that.
I feel like they serve wings and French fries in the strip club. But,
thank you.
But I honestly have never been to a strip club.
I don't picture a strip club serving shrimp Alfredo.
Yeah, let us know if we're wrong. We could be off on
Yes, please. Let me know if I'm wrong.
I cannot think of a single strip club I've ever been to. I've seen like Chippendale. Oh,
yes,
shows.
I have. I've been to a strip club with my mother-in-law in Arizona.
They definitely do not serve shrimp Alfredo in strip clubs in Arizona. That I can feel very certain about. Yes. So he apologizes for embarrassing her, but not for disrespecting her, because there was no disrespect.
Because there was no disrespect, yo.
No, there's no disrespect. Women should be cleaning and doing laundry, even if they're supporting you and paying for the apartment.
Exactly.
She will never get that apology, he says. And I believe him.
Yeah.
At least he's honest. She's not
Yeah,
getting an apology.
She ain't getting no apology.
Agent Kayla, call us. I think Kayla needs to get together with Chaz. I feel like they would be good to each other.
You think so?
Yes, I do. Maybe there won't be a physical attraction, but I just feel like Chaz would take good care of her. I feel like she would put in her all. But we're all too superficial for that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, we are.
I just feel like let's all go for the short guy who's not that great looking.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably gonna be better to you, you know? Just saying. Okay, so let's talk about Taylor and Tance. It was that third shot of rum.
Yeah.
Taylor and Tance. I feel like you need a lot of rum to make this podcast work. This podcast like runs on rum and marijuana.
Yes.
Taylor Sponsored by Kiki and Kevin. Sponsored by nicotine, marijuana, and rum.
Yes. The perfect combo.
Exactly.
So Taylor wants to have sex.
Yes, she does. So, and she's going to get Bobby to watch the kids.
Yes, Bobby's going to watch the kids. So Chance could tie her up and spank her.
Okay. To use your vernacular, not for nothing. But I kind of wish that would happen to me. This is not happening in this household.
It's not happening in that
happening in this household. Is it happening in your household? I feel like after a certain point, people are just like, oh, I'm just too tired. Just get it over with so I can make dinner. I'm hungry.
Well, they go driving around and they decide a cemetery.
Valid.
It's a perfect place.
I think so. I can get behind that.
Tie her up and spank her in a cemetery.
Tie her up to a tombstone and spank her. Taylor's a nice girl. I mean, maybe she's not like IQ 140, but she's a nice girl. This guy, I feel like, is a potential abuser.
I don't like this guy. And Taylor may be a nice girl, but I feel like she needs to get off. She's in denial. Big time. And I don't like it when a woman that has children, especially young female children, that are in denial when it comes to a man. Because,
I agree.
Because if Chance is giving us the creepy vibes and we're just watching him for what, 15, 20 minutes every Friday, can we imagine what's going on behind closed doors?
I feel like he's potentially abusive. I have no reason to say that except his energy just screams abuser.
Thank you. His energy screams possessive, controlling
as hell. Exactly.
He's another gaslighting motherfucker.
Yeah.
He tries to twist things on her.
Yep. Yeah.
And so no, I mean,
but I was very disturbed.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She's sweet and everything. Yes. She may be a nice person, but she's in denial. And no,
agree.
You got babies to protect, girl. Come on.
And like Bobby is not watching those kids. Like I was upset when they came home and it was obvious. Like those kids could be out, and I mean. Chance was saying that, right? Like he's like, these kids could be out in the street getting hit by cars. I believe that. Like that was not cool. And I don't know what's up with Bobby, but I feel like she's in her room smoking meth or some shit because those kids were unsupervised.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned too.
Yeah. Yeah. And Bobby's just like, yeah, I checked on them twice. They're little. Like, I had a little kid once upon a time, and like you cannot leave those children
No, you
attended like
cannot
that.
leave little children
No.
unattended.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. And the kids are like, this is mommy's house. You can't tell us what to do. And he's like,
He
gets
got
so
super
butthurt.
offended. Oh my
I
God.
know. Calm down, dude. It
It's
is
just
mommy's
red
house.
flags,
You've
red
been there.
flags
Red flag,
everywhere.
red flag, red flag. Well, we didn't get any Rick and Ray Dean
No,
on
we
this
didn't.
episode.
But we got enough red flags going on.
Yep.
Taylor's house, there are red flags flying everywhere. Red flag with Bobby. What the fuck is up with Bobby? Not watching them children. And Chance and his usual bullshit. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Yeah, I don't like that motherfucker.
Nope.
Not at all. He scares me. Like, legitimately scares me. Like, I feel like he could be dangerous. And that's just my intuition. Like, I'm talking out my ass, but like, I don't like it. He's bad news for sure.
You're not talking out your ass. Trust me.
But she should not be leaving 3 kids alone with someone who's not even paying attention to what they're doing. And they're little children.
I know.
Little children will go play in the street.
Yes,
like they will.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Okay. So Lacee and Antoine, our final couple for the evening.
Yes.
So this is also just like ill-fated. I can tell. Not good.
No, not good. Not good at all.
This whole 10-year age difference thing, that like, I'm not saying it can never work out, but like, I just feel like that's a huge age difference.
Well,
you know?
First of all, I don't believe she's 39.
Look, we got a comment. I'm sorry, we just have to pause for a second.
Okay, let's pause. Yes.
Jackie Perez says he's creepy AF. I just want to know who. We agree, I know. But who?
You are too funny.
You're so excited we got a comment. There's somebody watching.
I know.
There's 3 people watching.
Wow.
I know. We are so popular. I just want to say. Unlike our friend Auntie, who's like, thank you for the $20 super chat. I want to be Auntie. Auntie's advice.
Yes.
Auntie someday. I just want to be just like
Auntie.
you.
We love Auntie.
Exactly. Anyway, so Lacee and Antoine, and oh my God.
Okay, well,
Like,
first of all, I want to get back to, she's not 39. I don't give a shit.
oh,
Do you think she's 39?
yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think so.
You think she looks older?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she says, is this your first live? I just found you. No, it's not our first live. It's not our first live. No one watches us.
I guess your social media manager sucks, huh?
No, it's not that. Just our podcast sucks. She's like, hell no. Anyway, yes, I agree. Whoever you're talking about, super shady. That's it. They're all super shady. Anyway, okay, so maybe what's this? 45. Okay, I'm too confused. I'm too drunk to like watch the chat and podcast at the same time. All I want to say is, Jackie Perez, I love you. She's like, I would watch, nobody watches. I know. We're like, we're just undiscovered gems. That's all I can say.
Yes, we are.
Someday we're going to be discovered by like a giant crowd of people, and they're going to love us. Anyway,
and we'll get a contract, right, Briana? We're going to get a contract.
All I can say is that I agree with you, Jackie Perez. They're shady as fuck. She's like, nobody watches this trash TV, and I love hearing shady reviews. Okay, well, you came to the right place, Jackie.
Yes, you did, definitely, Jackie. You want shady as fuck right here.
Right here. Anyway, they're all shady, for sure. But Antoine is shady as fuck, this dude.
Oh, yes.
Another one with the forehead tattoos. I'm like, OMG, did your mother teach you nothing? But then you look at the mother and you're like, no, she taught him nothing. She's like, my son is a savage. Ah. On the other hand, you and I are like, my son is perfect. He's baby Jesus. He's flawless. Don't say a word about our sons. Exactly. But this mom is just as much of a hot mess as her kid. And Lacee's like, this is the man of my dreams. And I'm like,
He left her husband for him.
I know. And the thing is like, dream bigger, Lacee.
Yes,
Dream
I know.
bigger. You know?
Like, come on, woman, like, please.
I know. Look higher up. Like, I don't know her, and maybe she sucks, but like, I just feel like she could do better.
Yes.
Like, even Kevin's better.
And Briana.
Even Martell is better than Antoine.
Who the fuck runs out of gas during a high-speed chase?
It's like, you're such a failure. You even suck at being a criminal.
Right? You make
reconsider your life choices. You might be better at tech support. Because your high-speed chase game is off.
Yes, it is. Very off.
Exactly. I don't like this guy. Not even a little bit. I mean, he's more of a prick than Harry, and that's saying a lot. Okay, all the guys on this season, the cons, they are fucking pricks. This is a very unlikable cast. That is my feeling.
Yes. That's why I'm like so like blah about the season. I mean,
I know people are complaining about 90 Day Fiance. Like, come on, man.
I'm complaining about 90 Day Fiance.
Okay, now compare it to this season of Love After Lockup. Like, which is better? I don't know.
This season of Love After Lockup. He's been in
trouble his whole life. He has 8 felonies, and he's how old? Like 28?
Yeah, I know.
I feel like he's not going to be like rehabilitated. It's not going to happen. No, sir. No. He just looks like a prick with that fucking forehead tattoo. Like, you literally can't even do a high-speed chase. Not that I could, okay? I feel like we all should do what we're good at.
Briana, it's one thing if you crash during a high-speed chase, but if you run out of fucking gas and then you got to get out and run, you suck at being a criminal, okay?
Not only that, he's not even good at being in prison. Like, he's in the hole the entire time.
Right, he's been in the hole for the past 2 years. I mean, come on.
Right, exactly. It's sad. He needs time to adjust.
Yes.
My favorite part is he's like, did you just wipe off my kisses? He's like, yeah, they're wet. I was like, he's relatable. That's how I feel. If you give me a wet kiss, I'm like, I'm always complaining. I'm like, why are your lips freezing? Like, do you have to kiss me after you eat ice cream? I'm not having it. I don't know why my husband stays married to me. Let's call him and find out.
I don't know.
Jackie says this guy's dying to go back to jail. I know, he's not comfortable out here.
No, he's not.
Like, don't you wonder, like, maybe in a world like ours, like this guy in prison, maybe he's somebody, you know?
Yes.
Like out here, he's literally nobody. And even less than nobody. He's just a fucking prick with a stupid eyebrow tattoo who can't even do a high-speed chase. Maybe in prison, he's like a somebody.
Maybe.
Just
saying. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. He's a nobody in prison. He's a nobody out here.
He's a loser. Lacee, if this is the man of your dreams, like, get a new dream.
Yes, please.
Okay, Chaz, he would be good for her.
Yes, there we go. Lacee and Chaz. We need to hook them up.
Definitely. And they're similar ages. He's a little older. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's short, but like worse things can happen to you than being with a short guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So any last thoughts? Jackie Perez, do you have any last thoughts for us? Now that you're like involved in our podcast with us.
Jackie Perez, if you have any questions for Lydia,
she's like, I doubt
sister.
It. Yeah, right. Jackie. Paige and Jackie Perez. do you have any good advice for these cons or their aspiring partners? I got nothing.
I got nothing. I
Anyway.
just think we should hook up Chaz and Lacee. I think that's actually a good pairing.
That works. Maybe we need like a crossover between like 90 Day Fiance and Love After Lockup. Right? Gino and Lacee.
Oh my Lord.
Okay, Jackie says he's her dream and my nightmare. That makes two of us, sister.
Yes.
I would be like, you are such a fucking douche canoe with that damn tattoo. But then again, like, why is she listening to her friend, her drunk friend, who's like, you have to meet my son, Antoine. He's such a prince. That's why I named him Antoine. Give him a normal name like Steve. Where are you from? New York? Yes, Mary's from New York.
Yes, I'm from New York.
We're a bi-coastal podcast. I'm in California, but I am sort of from New York, but yeah. Yes. All right. Well, I got nothing else to say about this.
Neither do I.
And I drunk enough rum that I better go eat something. Any last thoughts, Mary?
No.
I'm
good to go.
Okay, well.
Chaz and Lacee.
Chaz and Lacee forever. Here's my recommendation. My recommendation is that you should all tune in to Mary's 90 Days in 900 Seconds podcast.
Oh,
and
yes.
Then when you're feeling tired but you can't go to sleep, come to my channel, Briana's Nirvana, and I will read you some really weird bedtime stories for grown-ups because I'm about to launch a really strange one you've never heard of. So there you go. Now she's asking, she's from Bronx. She's from the Bronx. Good night, Jackie. She's from the Bronx, South Bronx, like Jennifer Lopez. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Thanks for stopping by, Jackie, and being our one live participant.
Yes, thank you.
No, there's
Jackie.
4 people watching us now. We are so popular.
I know.
I feel like this is we're going places.
I know.
I have a day job. Anyway, thanks to everyone who came by, and check out our social media, because we're so needy.
We're so needy.
Kiki Kibitz on Twitter and Kiki and Kibitz on Instagram.
Yes,
and we will see you back here next time. Don't
forget our YouTube channel with all our great interviews.
We don't have to say that because they're on our YouTube channel.
I know, but they have to check out our interviews.
Okay, we have a lot of good interviews. We have interviewed Indy and Yolanda. We will interview all these bitches. Just come back and you will see. That's really our strong suit. We basically just get fucked up and do these recaps to hold your attention while we're waiting for our interviews. Jackie, go look at our interviews. And if you have any questions for Lydia, Harry's sister, interviewing her on Tuesday, let us know.